Hello, everybody. Hi. Hi. How are you? This is me. This is the new model. Hi. I've gotten so many redeems and so many subs, and I haven't even done anything yet. Thank you all so much. You like the bow? Thank you. It's got a little gem in it. Okay, so to start off, like before I even got anywhere, hi honey, my model's ready. I've been waiting for you. Arara, arara. I gotta get a better light. The left eye, well, my right, the left stage left, blinks a little bit faster than my right eye, but it's because of the lighting. Purely because of the lighting. What do you guys think? Was it worth the wait? Was it worth everything? You guys are so lovely. You guys are so supportive. Hair that moves. Oh. I'm so nervous. You have no idea how many times I rehearsed that tiny little just presentation, just the little intro. I had to all weekend, just constantly all weekend. Hello, everybody. How many eyes? All of them. Okay. Okay. The big reveal. The big reveal has happened. Thank you guys so much for the subs. Thank you, Azathoth, for the 10 gifted subs to the community. Thank you so much, Uta, for the refreshing your tier 3 sub. Thank you so much, Smith, for subscribing with Prime. Am I missing anybody? I don't think so. Do I have spider thighs? I might. I might. Okay. Just getting everything in order. Noted. Okay, that won't track if I do that. The eye movement is fancy. Thank you. You gotta wait a second. I've got plans, and I'm gonna get through this presentation because I have practiced this presentation. Okay. You'll see at the bottom there is a timer. This is a subathon. But first, I kind of wanted to go over basically how I got here, which is from the very beginning, and I really didn't think I was gonna get to where I am right now. Basically, I'm gonna go over all of this stuff. So how I started, it was a really long time ago. I was really young, YouTube was new, everything was fresh and awesome, and Let's Players were everywhere. Like you could boot up YouTube and you probably see more Let's Plays than you would actual videos of random crap. People playing Mario games and Tetris and just all kinds of stuff. And I wanted to do that. I wanted to be somebody who could share in those experiences. I have games from my childhood on like the Nintendo and Super Nintendo that I wanted to play with people. And I wanted to share those moments with people. And then shortly, like I do have kind of a twitchy. Listen, I'm nervous. I wanted to share those moments with people. But I didn't really ever have a good enough computer to be able to record things and be able to also upload and post them. I'd always had a really bad computer. I didn't really grow up with a well-off childhood. I wasn't left wanting. I never went hungry. I had a roof. I had my own bedroom, but I didn't have a lot of extra things. Listen. Yeah, I told you, I need a new light. I'm planning on getting a little light to put up here because it's just the lighting. You wish you could stay? Take care, Maggie. Thank you so much. I'm having a pretty decent stream. Even you can't see it when I shake my leg anymore, which is good because my leg is bouncing like crazy. Okay, but I didn't really have like a good enough computer to like upload videos and stuff like that. So I tried and I did a little bit. I uploaded some games from my childhood, a couple videos or whatever, but they didn't really do too good. I uploaded one video that was kind of just a meme. There was a whole video of a whole game called Mugen, M-U-G-E-N. And basically you could upload any fighter you want and they would just fight. Thank you so much. Hi Kaiomu. Thank you for all of the hosts. You all are lovely. And so I uploaded one with Mega Man versus Link from Legend of Zelda. And it got like 40,000 views for no reason. It was really poor quality. It was at like 15 FPS. It was the worst. But it got like 40,000 views, and that gave me hope. I was like, hey, I could do this. So then I started uploading more to that channel. I uploaded like a Minecraft Let's Play and stuff like that. And it didn't really work out. And shortly after that, people had face cams. They started putting face cams on their Let's Plays. Which brings me to my realization about myself. This all happened before I realized I was even transgender. Hello, Hibiki Sage! It all happened before I realized I was transgender. I mean, I always knew, but I didn't know that it was a thing. I grew up kind of sheltered. So then people started doing their face cams, and I wasn't comfortable with that. And I thought, well, if that's the future of what Let's Plays and stuff are going to go, I'm not going to be able to do that. People aren't going to want to watch if I don't have the latest and greatest cool thing, so I'm not going to be able to do it. And then FaceRig was like kind of released. And I was like, oh, that's kind of freaking cool. I could put a face on a video without actually having to put my face on a video. And I could be the me I want to be. And so I kind of looked into it. It didn't really seem to take off too much, and it was expensive, and my computer couldn't run it. And then I saw that iChan was doing it. And I watched so many of iChan's videos. I literally... Even the ones I couldn't understand, just because I loved watching the tracking and seeing that you could do this. Hold on, I'm trembling. I'm trying to take deep breaths. I'm still so nervous, even though it's already happened.
Bruh.
Bruh, indeed. Hello, everybody. Gotta take another sip of coffee. So I watched so many of iChan's videos, and I was like, that's really cool, but iChan was the only person that was doing it for so long. And so I could only think, wow, it must take a really powerful computer if iChan's the only person doing this. I'm so cute, I don't know. But after a while, HoloLive showed up. Thank you so much, Anonymous Gifter, for the 5 subs. Thank you so much. I have to change that frickin' sub thing already because there needs to be another 15 on top of that, I think. Oh, wait, maybe it's... Go. Nope. Leah, thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. You didn't have to do that. There needs to be 15 more on top of that. Thank you so much for all the compliments. Oh. So, after a while, HoloLive started showing up, and they were showing models, and they were doing what I wanted to do, but there was more of them. And so I was like, oh, I might be able to do this, but I don't. Thank you for the tier 1 sub, Sonny. Thank you for the 2 gifted subs, Akagi. Oh my god. It's already at level 5. Just so you're all aware, I have this timer capped at 12 hours. Because that's what I'm comfortable streaming. So if it caps at 12 hours, I'm locking it, and that's the limit, okay? Just heads up. Oh my lord. Thank you so much for the subs, Converty and Andreas. And thank you for the 1,000 itty-bitty spiders, Azathoth. And my subathon subs counter is broken. Like very broken. I'm gonna have to go back and count these. I think I'm short 15, but it might be a little bit more than that. I don't know. Okay, so HoloLive started showing up with these models, and I was like, I can do this. I think I can do that. I don't have any money. I can't do it. Oh, thank you, Dome. I think I could do it, but I don't have any money. My computer's not super great, and I was really down in the dumps. I was super down in the dumps about it. Don't break me. Don't break me. I'm going to move this up here, out of the way. Okay. And I got really down in the dumps. I was really depressed for like a couple months. Hello, Zaydelis. And when I was at my worst in my own I have like a private server that I've created where my friends and a bunch of their friends, it's basically an accepting, safe space community that everybody can get together. And I even have a channel. I even have a channel that I can rant to. It's called therapy, but it's mostly just like, oh, this good thing happened, or this bad thing happened, or I'm worried about this, or I'm feeling this, and just a place for people to support each other. And I posted, and no, don't break the spider. And I posted there basically, I really want to do this. This is my dream. Like, I've always wanted to do this, but it's just out of my reach. I don't think I can do it. And a bunch of my friends got together, and Kist got together, and like they helped me upgrade my computer, and my mom bought me a webcam, and they just pulled together and was like, if this is truly your dream, we want to help you do this. And all of my friends pulled together, and they gave me what little bit they could to just get started. And even because I'm Uta, made me this model, or well, not this model, but the previous model. And it, I'm gonna have to get used to saying that. We have. Thank you for the 10 gifted subs again. I'm too used to saying this model. I really am. Thank you guys so much. I probably already broken a few of the subathon thresholds. I put this subathon thing there so I could keep track of how many I have. I don't think it's working right. So if somebody could go get an accurate count of how many subs I've just received, that would be swell. So I can make sure I know, and I'll try to keep track myself. Oh my fucking god. I think my subathon timer just broke. You broke my timer. It was at like 6, so it'd be like 8 hours right now. Hold on. Hold on. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. There we go. I fixed it. I think I've got a pretty good idea. Thank you guys so much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for the follow caboose. Thank you for the $100 donation. The $100 donation. Thank you for the 100 itty bitty spiders pixel.
All I can do for now.
Oh, don't worry about it. You're fine, sweetheart. Hello, everybody. I think. Thank you so much for the one gifted sub, Rexteronis. Every single anything you guys do is you don't have to apologize for anything. I don't expect donations or subs, but if you do, they're going to a good cause, and it's going to help me make the stream better. And I got to get through this presentation. There's like 6 slides. I'm on 2. Thank you so much for the $10, Grimling. Thank you so much for all of the follows. Thank you so much for the host, Dome. I've been doing this since December 5th. December 5th was my first.
Congrats on the debut.
Thank you so much for the gifted sub, Copy Girl. Thank you so much for the 2 gifted subs, Akagi. Okay. But yeah, so my friends pulled together and they donated to me, and they tried their best to give me everything that they could to help me out, and there were some really important figures. Thank you so much for following Squishy Streamer Kum. And it really helped. Thank you so much for subscribing or gifting a sub, Zozo. I'll get through this. Okay. And so they gifted me what they could, and they really it was less the gifts that helped me and more their confidence in me that pushed me through and and actually let me get here to the point where I felt like, you know what, maybe I can do it. Uh, the timer is capped at 12 hours, just so everybody's on the same page. Once it hits 12 hours, it won't go higher, and I'm going to click the lock button because that's as long as I'm willing to go. I have insomnia and some stuff like that. I have to make sure I take care of my health first, so I don't wanna make that go forever. But there are some goals. We'll get to it eventually. Thank you guys so much for all of the support so far. Okay, so my friends gave me the confidence and they pushed me forward. Uh, and as soon as I got that confidence, just a little bit, I ran with it. I ran with it as hard as I could, and I started from a concept. This over here on the left, if you see this, this was a pickaroo I did of the first concept of Kainei. I at one point was almost a dragon girl. I've said it before, but this was the concept of where I was coming from. Um, Thank you so much, Stone Cold, for the sub. And then you can see I've got up at the top there is actually like a concept art that was drawn by Uta. This whole everything except for the pickaroo was all done by Uta, because I'm Uta. So this was like the eyes, and then it was coming along with just like a little white dress, and then all the details were added after that. And that's how far I've come in such a short amount of time. It kind of almost looks like a wedding dress, yeah. And I went back through. Oh my lord. Stone Cold, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. I went back through my entire Twitter to find all of the memorable, like, milestone posts, just so I could make this collage. And this top one up here, this is the first tweet I've ever made on my Twitter. It's the very first one. It got like no attention, but like, you know, that's fine. I had like no followers at that point. And I've also thrown up some when I announced when I got certain Twitch milestones as well. And I just can't believe how far and how fast I've got here. You guys have given me nothing but the best of support. This is like now in the way again, so you guys can't see the like. Can I throw this like over the timer? Okay. I can't believe how far and how fast I've gotten here. And this art over here, by the way, also done by Because I'm Uta. If I don't know if Uta's doing commissions lately, but if so, because I'm Uta. Thank you for all the compliments and the subs and everything. You guys are so supportive. Yes, check out Because I'm Uta. That clip is so good. So, future plans for the channel. I've gotten this far. Continue to deliver the content you expect, of course. I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna keep doing what I want to do. I love it, and so I'm gonna keep doing that. I do want to try to be better about scheduling actual things to do, like putting games on a schedule instead of just whatever I feel like doing that day. It's something. I am happy, but I'm very scared and nervous. I just want to put like actual games on my list so that like you guys can come to expect something on us. Like if you're only here for a certain game, you could know what day that game's gonna be, and not have to just like show up and see what I'm doing and then decide if you want to stay or not. If I cry, will it be from all of my eyes? I don't know if my model has crying capabilities yet. I do have frowning capabilities, but I don't know about crying. Fix the schedule to be more comfy for everyone, even myself. Um, that means basically I'm going to cut back 2 hours off the end of my stream. I'm still going to start at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I've already kind of done it lately, but I'm going to cut it back until, so it's not 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's going to be 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then, after I have the schedules and everything all good, I would like to, and then and when that's all done, I'm gonna use that to show everyone in the world how much I love them, because truly, truly, I do love everybody. Um, and I just want everybody to have a nice, happy day and take care of themselves and be comfy. And so a little bit about me. I am 5'9" tall. People have asked. I try to just be open about this stuff, but that's how tall I am. My birthday, October 6th. My age? I've said it before multiple times. It's whatever. I just exist. Where do I live? I live in the basement in that cobweb that you want to knock down, but you don't because whatever reason, either you're too afraid to go down into the basement to knock it down, or you just feel bad for the spider. That's where I live. That's my home. I'm there. That's me. Things that I like, video games. Obviously, I'm on Twitch. I like martial arts. I'm practiced in a couple of them. My dad was a kickboxer. My mom was a kickboxer. I've got books and studied some Bushido and stuff like that, and I like it. I also very much enjoy comfortable silences. You have to go. Thank you so much for all the support, Smith. My mom is even more kick-ass than I am, for sure. So whenever someone's like insulting my mom, I usually will just turn and smile at her, because like so to put it this way, a couple years ago, before my dad died, he was always a smartass. He always was a smartass. And I remember one of the last moments that they had together was my dad being a smartass, and he was like taunting my mom, and she was like, "I can kick your ass till you know." And he goes, "Oh, I doubt it. You're getting old." To which she replied by doing a roundhouse and setting her leg on his shoulder right next to his ear. And all he did was like, "Yeah, all right. You got it still, I guess." Like, my mom is not to be fucked with. There's a reason I grew up a good kid. My mom can kick ass, and I know it, and I knew it then. I very much enjoy comfortable silences, which is just like being able to hang out in a room with somebody. You're doing your thing, they're doing their thing. You're hanging out, but you're just sitting there being comfortable and quiet. I like music. I like most genres of music. There's a couple like specific time periods of music that I don't like. Like, I don't particularly enjoy rap after the year 2000, but that's mostly just because I feel like it took a downwards turn into just talking about drugs and women and stuff, and I don't really get down on that. And I don't like pandering country, but I like actual country, like country music itself. If you get the actual, like, people who were born in the country, grew up on that life and singing about that stuff, I like that country, but I don't like it when they just use the key phrases and yeah. Uta. Thank you for the 50.
Bruh.
The 50 gifted subs. It has been locked. The timer has been locked. You did break my timer because you did it all at once, and I didn't realize that was something that could have happened. But I've locked it. I'll keep it at that. It's locked. The timer's locked. Hold on, I'm just contemplating my life. Anyway, back to what I was talking about. I like art, just most art in general. I mean, I kind of feel like I'm almost obligated to say that I like art, even though it's obvious. If I didn't like art, why would I be here in art form? Just keep going, Kainei. Just keep going. Anime. I really like anime. I don't get enough time to watch anime these days, but I like a lot of anime, and some of my favorites are like Dragon Ball Z and the original Dragon Ball. No, like before that. Some of the really old ones are really good too, like Ninja Scroll is really good, Ghost in the Shell, Cowboy Bebop. Those are all some really Trigun, some really fantastic anime, and I love all of those. And I've also watched a few of the newer ones, although I'm not caught up on some of them. Like My Hero Academia is really good, but I've only seen first and second season, I think. Isn't there 3 seasons of that? I haven't seen the last season, whichever one the last one is. And Eastern culture in general, I very much like just like Chinese, Japanese, Korean, Vietnamese, Taiwanese, like all the Eastern cultures over there, even like Egypt and stuff like that. I love all of those Eastern cultures. I even have like knickknacks around my room. Like I have a little meditation incense bell, and basically you put one of those little triangle incense under it, and it fills the bell, and then you can ring the bell, and it like leaks some of the smoke out of the bell. It's really cool. I might try to take a video of it sometime if I can get some incense to put in it to show you guys. But I've got like some cool stuff like that I like to. Australia. As much as I like the idea of Australia, I don't like that everything wants to kill you in Australia, but also that you have to put on your seatbelt just to walk down the street, you know? Like, I wouldn't want to fall off the earth, you know? Anyway, so things that I dislike, we're going to skip over the first one. The first one's not important. It's a tiny little minute detail. We're just going to skip over the dislikes. As a spider, I'd probably level up in Australia. I don't like soggy pizza. Pizza that's been sitting out overnight, that's gross. I like refrigerator pizza, like cold pizza that's in the refrigerator, that's fine. But pizza that's been like sitting on the sideboard all night and just in the oil, no thank you. Same thing for soggy bread, but soggy bread and soggy pizza are not the same. Soggy pizza is just kind of like mushy and oily, but soggy bread is gross and slimy, and I cannot put that in my mouth. Thunder. I have an actual phobia of thunder. Thank you for the 1,000 itty-bitty spiders, Azathoth. Thank you for the posture check, Squishy. I'm checking these. Copy. It's gross and slimy to put it in my mouth. Like, there's different slime consistencies, right? Okay. I'm not saying like immediately, like if you have a sandwich with a jus, you know, if you put the jus on the sandwich and then wait a minute and then eat it, gross. No, don't do that. But if you put the jus in a bowl and then dip the sandwich and then bite it immediately, that's good. I like one of my favorite comfort foods is grilled cheese sandwich and tomato soup, and I like to dip the grilled cheese sandwich into the tomato soup, but I do it per bite basis so it doesn't get soggy. Because I don't like soggy bread. I don't like bread pudding at all. I can't, the thought of bread pudding actually makes me nauseous. Take care, Doom Guy from Hell. Thank you so much for being here. But yeah, I have an actual phobia of thunder. Thank you so much for following Zeus the Otter. I have an actual phobia of thunder, so when it gets thundery out, I get anxious, I get scared. Like, I can't help it. I know that thunder won't hurt me, and I'm not afraid of lightning. It's just the loud, booming crashing of thunder. On the inverse side, hot days. I hate hot days. I feel like a cold day is so much better because I have a whole dresser of clothes, and I can always put on more clothes. But if it's too hot and I'm naked, that's as naked as I can get. I can't get more cold than that because, you know, I'm naked. I can put a fan on, but it doesn't work. I can always start a fire if I'm too cold. You have a very weird phobia of small hobes. That's called tryptophobia, I believe, and it is not as weird as you would think. Hello, Carlo. I'm sorry if I missed some chat. I'm trying so hard to keep up. It's going pretty quick. And the last thing I dislike is that really awkward feeling you get when you trip in the school hallway and all of the spaghetti falls out of your pockets and then everybody sees your spaghetti. That's a shame. It's really, I don't like that feeling, you know? Like, I'm sure you all can relate with that, you know? I think we've all been there, and it's something that we all can agree is just terrible to have happen to you. If you've never experienced that, then bless you. Yeah, you want to know why it's not poetry time? For this point, until I'm done with this, I have turned off that redeem, so nobody can make me do anything. So nobody can make me read poetry until I'm done with my presentation. I don't hate you, I just want to get through this, okay? Okay. But the journey continues. 'Tis just the beginning. We're gonna go very far. I'm gonna continue to do this. I've never been happier in my life than. Okay. Thank you so very much for the $118.90 because of conversion rates, Leha. You didn't have to do that. "12 hours later, we'll finally get to slide 6. You guys. I want to get. Oh no. Okay, you did it. You broke me. Thank you so much, Copy Girl, for gifting this up. This was the slide I was planning on crying at anyway. I'm crying, but I'm smiling. You guys are so supportive, and I love you guys all.
Less depresso, more espresso.
That was forever ago. I'm okay. I didn't... I didn't bring a tissue. Ah, I've made a mistake. Okay, so to get to the thanks. Hello, Pika. To get to the thanks, Nike and Fallen Seraphim. They reached out to me when I was. Thank you so much for following TV's Frank's Wild Years. They reached out to me when I posted in my server about the not being able to do it, and they helped push me along. Probably their help was the help that actually got me over the threshold of actually just doing it, of just getting up and doing it. It was the initial push that they gave me that helped me the best. And it wasn't even anything like huge or anything like that, but it was just the little confidence boost I needed to be like, you know what? Yeah, I got this. I'm gonna grab it by the hair and just take it with me. And so here I am. Because I'm Uta, obviously, I wouldn't be anywhere close to here without all of the amazing art and assets that Because I'm Uta has given me, including the original model, most of my emotes, so much art that I've gotten. Uta doesn't ask for shit from me. And so if you guys could go over and go to Twitter Because I'm Uta, or go to Uta's Twitch channel, follow them there. If you love Spider Mom, I'm here. She's here because of Uta. Because I'm Uta. Like without Because I'm Uta, there was no 1.0 Kainei. Well, well, well. If it isn't the consequences of being a wonderful and lovable person. Oh. Thank you so much, Akagi Panda, for the gifted sub. Thank you so much, Copy Girl, for the gifted sub. I hope I thanked you for the 1,000 itty bitty spiders, Azathoth. I'm waiting. You're on the list. Oh, I put 2 R's. Sue me. I always typo your name, Barry. It does have 2 R's. Is calling its lawyer. Thank you so much for following, Oring. I want to thank Casteria. Casteria is my girlfriend. It's no secret. I've never really kept it a secret. I don't really announce it that often or anything, but Casteria is always very loving and supportive of me. And, well, do I need to say more? Life partners are amazing. If you have one, you understand. If you don't, I hope you find one. And I'm confident you will. Mimicia, otherwise known as Kat, she's in my chat as I think Nox Catherine. I'm sorry, everybody. Kat has done a couple of my emotes as well. Kat did the Kainei coin and the Kainei web heart. I forget what I called it now. I can't even remember my own emotes. Kainei web heart. That's it. Hella gay? I'm hella gay. I'm the gayest. Maple. I mean, Maple is right along there with Kat, just being a very supportive, very amazing, good friend, and is a good enough friend that I even have a meme on the channel called a Maple Check, you know? So thank you, Maple. Oni Channel. I have so much to say about Oni Channel, whom I don't even think is here right now. Maybe he is, maybe he's not. Oni Channel was the first other VTuber that came into my chat and like found me, quote unquote, and he invited me to his server, his Discord server. I went over to his channel, he rated me. Basically what I try to do to other people, he did for me. He found me when I was really small. I had like just my friends watching me. I had like 3-4 viewers, he came over and just hung out and would lurk. He wouldn't even really watch when I first started because I was playing Cyberpunk and he didn't want to be spoiled. So he would just come over, say hi, and then lurk in my chat. And he has taken me just that little bit higher, and he was the first one to reach out and help. And I truly, I hope he understands how much I appreciate everything he's done for me and what he means to me as a really good friend. Oni has become one of my better friends. Everybody at the Patisserie Primrose. That includes Eris Vipera, Affogato Cat, Cat Bus, just everybody over there, all of them. They've all been so super supportive of me. Every time I show up in their chat, they're always super happy to see me. They're super kind to me. They raid me all the time. I try to return the favor as much as I can, but they're honestly, their kindness is in greater volume than mine because they have me beat in numbers. Should the Patisserie Primrose ever try to take over the world while I'm in charge, they'll probably win because they've got the numbers on their side. There's 3 of them. There's only 1 of me. Can't outraid the Patisserie. I know! I've tried! Then there's Sorcy Lane. Shorche. I don't know how they want me to pronounce it. Off and on differences, but it happens. As far as it comes to treating me, they've always been fantastic. Purity Valentine and just... Purity Valentine, I think, was the first person I met from there. And they've always been super respectful. Sri Racha Lane, yeah. You could try to make me pronounce that. You need to go back to bed. It's stupid early. Take care because I'm Uta. Thank you so much for all of the support and gifted subs and everything. Go follow Uta. Yeah, Shorsha. You know what? Worcestershire Lane has helped me a lot in growing as a community, and they're not to be overlooked. Akami Hebiko, a huge inspiration for me. Worcestershire? TV's Frank Wild Years, thank you so much for gifting 2 subs to the community. Good lord. We are so high on subs already. I think it's at like 86 total. Akami Hebiko has been a huge source of inspiration for me. Every time I'm over in her chat, she's always super kind and says hi and treats me like a true friend. And I message Akami back and forth personally, and we have talks about like streamer stuff and advice and help each other along. So I wanted to make sure the whole getting a new model thing was kind of inspired by Akami as well. Then there's Little S. Who doesn't know Little S? If you don't know Little S, you should. Little S is our favorite little snake. Thank you for the hydration check. I should definitely drink some water. Thank you, Sir Nix. Little S always gives me a shout out, no matter what. If Little S notices I'm in his chat, I get a shout out in his chat, and it's. I don't think I'm deserving, but if he wants to keep doing it, then okay. Thank you so much for following, Jessen Yan. The S stands for supportive of Spider Mom. It probably does. Then there's Willow. Willow is not a VTuber. Willow is a trans femme, just regular Twitch streamer, but their channel is all about supporting the trans community, supporting the gay community. Most of the time these days, she just streams and it just says, "Ask me about gender." That's the title of the stream. And you can go in there as long as you're respectful. If you have questions, you can ask them. If you have a bad day and you need some advice or just to rant, you can go in there and talk. Willow is super, super chill, super awesome. And honestly, before I even started thinking about being on Twitch, I would go into Willow's stream and just hang out because it was a super comfy, safe place for me to feel like I could just rant about whatever the fuck I felt like. If I was having a bad day, if I was having a dysphoric day, I could go into Willow's chat and just say that, and then I would feel validated in there. Like, it's okay to feel that way, and here are some ways that might help you, or hell, sometimes it was just, that sucks, I'm sorry, we love you. And it's a place that I still, to this day, will occasionally find myself going just to have a safe place to sit in. Awkward Magikarp. It's Magi! Magi's always been super supportive of me, and watching Magi grow and helping Magi, and Magi helping me, and growing alongside Magi has been amazing. And I hope that Magi also can get to a place where they're happy with what they're doing as well. I think they are. I noticed that he ends up not streaming a little bit, and I don't know if that's because of a bad place or just not enough time in the day. But I always enjoy a good Magi stream. I'm always in there whenever I can be. Strawberry the Demon, even though I typoed the name with 2 R's instead of 1. Motions to Strawberry the Demon. Do I need to really say much? Barry has always been super supportive of me. I found Barry when I think when they were just starting out. When it was just starting out, sorry. And I still to this day misgender it. I apologize. I'm struggling with that particular pronoun. I try my best not to. But Barry is always there for me. If I need somebody to talk to, or if I need some advice or some help with something, Barry's there every time. And Barry has introduced me to so many wonderful people as well through raids or just mentioning them. It's okay because I'm talking about Barry with 2 R's, not Barry with 1. It's not okay. Thinking of changing your pronoun anyway? Oh, that'll help. It won't. Billy the Corgi. If you don't know who Billy the Corgi is, he can't be here right now. As far as I know, he's working. But I will say that he's been amazingly supportive of me. Ara. He's been amazingly supportive. Even before he started streaming, he's always just like gifted subs to my community and been here and lurked and promoted me and tweeted my stuff, and he's just been super, super nice to me. And I've known him before I was a VTuber anyway, so he's just a super good friend and super supportive of the VTuber community in general, and I wish him the best. And I try my best to like throw raids his way whenever I can, just to show the support that he's tried to show me. Then there's Smith 061A. He was in here earlier, gifted a bunch of subs. Honestly, between Smith 061A and Because I'm Uta, they basically funded 80% of this model. No joke. There was a money fight about 5 months ago between Smith 061A and Because I'm Uta, where they were trying to get the top gifted sub spot, and they just kept gifting subs back and forth. It was 25 subs from one, 25 subs from the other, 25 subs from the other, and then Smith dropped a staggering like 200 subs all at once. And Uta was just like, I tap out, I can't keep up with that. But because of that battle, Kainei here, as you see me, exists. And then there's I Dream of Azathoth, also just super supportive, always in here with the really clever dad jokes, and always gifting me just bits and subs, and just being far too kind, more kind than I deserve. And then Liha. Oh my god, Liha. First off, you spent way too much money on me today. Second off, Liha is always in here. If you don't know who Liha is probably my biggest fan. And I don't even know if that's true. Liha is always here before I even start my stream. The instant I press go live, Liha is always just good morning. Like, before I can even like, because I usually push go live and then I'll push my tweet to tell everybody that I'm live. Before I can even do that, Leah has already said good morning. Leah is literally always here, and most of the time the first here, and I just want Leah to know how much I appreciate it. Because I know at the end of the day, even if I'm playing a game that is absolutely garbage and nobody cares about, Leah is going to be here to bully me. And there's so many more people not on this list that I don't have time enough to thank every single person individually. I don't have the space on my screen to thank every person individually. But the most important is all of you. Just everybody who's here to support me and watch me and you guys let me do this. This was the point I was planning on crying because I knew I was gonna. You guys being here and supporting me by just watching the stream lets me do this. So thank you. Thank all of you so very much, because I don't know if I deserve it, but you guys seem to find me worthy, so I did forget the tissues. Thank you so much for following, Salil. And that concludes finally shut up and accept. That finally concludes the I don't know what is it, a slideshow? You guys are amazing. Thank you guys so very much for all of the support and everything.